3. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Infinity Gaming B-Team Open. I'm Izanagi. I'm here with Lingboy.
Hi.
And Sunday.
Hello, hello.
If you're watching this live, I thank you very much. If you're watching this in the replays, well, you're making our jobs useful. Right here we got a TVT between TechTwo here in the bottom corner, the purple Terran, and up top in the orange trunks, Atlas. So, gentlemen, what do you think is going to happen here?
I think this is going to be a 500-minute long game, and one of them's going to go Banshee.
And the other one's going to go Hellion?
And then, yeah, that's going to be it.
Lingboy actually does live up to his
Because I know
name.
so much. Because I know so much about Terran.
Or at least the Hellion part.
I'm hoping for some sort of gas first opening.
I know they're gonna make
I'll be
Marine.
disappointed if they both go like a one racks expand.
I recall seeing a lot of gas first from our Terran players in the clan war yesterday. It led to a lot of aggressive play, very fast games. I liked it personally. I like it when Terran gets back and forth.
Yeah, I mean TVT
It's
can be fun as long as you don't.
It just
sit
gets
back.
really boring when, like, you get both of them get a huge army of Marine tank, and it's just positioning in one engagement, but can basically lose the game, and you're just kind of sitting there for an hour watching them try to set up for a good engagement.
Sounds like every TVP I ever played. I try. Yeah, there is no Protoss with us here, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 Terrans and a Zerg, so...
Oh, but here we go. 14 gas from TechTwo. I love it.
You know, I figured one of them was going to go gas, because they both went no gas, like, into fast expand.
What the heck? No. I just broke something.
You just broke something. What'd you break?
I broke the chat system.
You broke the chat system. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. But without a chat system, it seems we can't actually, you know, continue
like,
playing.
my StarCraft chat system just exploded.
Your StarCraft chat system. I'm not exactly... I don't think I've ever seen that.
Like, it won't go away.
Oh. that
Come on, get a reactor. Oh, reactor barracks from a 14 gas. This is my opening. I love this opening. He's not... Alright, he's gonna keep mining gas. That's fine.
Now, I got a question for you. TechTwo has only got 2 guys in gas. Is that a part of this build? Because I'm not familiar with the this particular style.
It might be a variation on the build. I personally take the SCVs off and I get an expand. Keeping them in gas might be... It might say that he might want to do something aggressive. We'll see.
Yeah, and I mean, while this is aggressive nonetheless, here comes the expansion down from TechTwo, and Atlas is going to go throw down his refinery. So, a little different play from both players. Atlas with the extra barracks, TechTwo with the reactor. I think we're going to see essentially a no-rush 10 minutes at least.
I don't know, man. I mean, Atlas is going for 3 barracks with a gas.
I think he'll put pressure on with those 3 barracks.
That is scary. And
I really think so.
You know, that's right. I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought I saw a command center near in Atlas's production tab. There is no command center. So already I screwed up.
TechTwo sees that there are a lot of Marines and that there are no expansion. That should be cause for him to throw down a bunker, throw down something to help him defend, but...
Well, he's building his command center on the high ground, so he doesn't really need the bunker per se. It would definitely help. If he positions his Marines, like, right about here, like, right up to the northwest of where his command center is on that little ridge, he can just snipe the Marines on their way up the ramp and then...
I'm just curious here. How far did he go? Did he go far enough to see if there was an actual expansion down? Because if not, since he saw the Marines out there, he might have been thinking he had an expansion.
He does not know anything aside from the 2 supply depots and a rat.
His Marine doesn't see the expand there.
Now,
His
Atlas
Marine...
knows there's an expansion.
No, TechTwo.
Yeah, Atlas knows there's an expansion. TechTwo has no idea that he just threw down his expansion. And 2 reactors in a tech lab for Atlas. 2 reactors coming for Tech 2 and a Tech Lab. So this is basically just turned into the same. The only thing that Tech 2 really has a leg up on are these upgrades here. The engineering bay going down, +1 starting.
Well, and he has his expansion like way ahead, so that'll help him.
Factory,
It should.
factory ahead by about 20 seconds here for Atlas. What do you think, tanks or early medevacs?
I would hope for tanks, but earlier medevacs can be good because they're both going to have a lot of bio.
Yeah, I've tried several variations of the build. The pair of medevacs before the tank usually works out better unless you get the factory well beforehand. And with when these come down.
2 idle
Tech
SCVs.
2 idle SCVs, no!
He's
Tech 2
gonna
sees that
lose.
the expand goes down.
Yeah, he's well aware of that right now. The SCV's there, nothing going on the factory yet. Another supply depot going down, and there goes the Tech Lab. So tanks coming out. Combat
Yay.
Shield 2 coming down for Atlas. Combat Shield before Stim, that's a gimme right there. And in fact, Tech 2 is actually getting Stim before Combat Shield. More defensive upgrade, Stim is. Would both of you say so?
Yep.
In TVT, yes. Otherwise, it's definitely an offensive upgrade, but in TVT, Combat Shield is actually better for attacking, so...
Right. +1's going to finish well ahead of any of this, though. 20 seconds away for Tech 2. That is a fast +1, and the starport going down as well. So
I feel like Tech 2 is pretty far ahead because Atlas does not have a second orbital command, and he's down by a lot of harvesters.
yeah, and that's really showing on the mineral. I mean, Tech 2 is out mining him 2-1.
That should not happen in mirror matchup.
And
Tech 2 is even a little bit oversaturated in his main.
yeah, I need to really get a little piece of paper for these keys. I can't. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it.
He's not that oversaturated, but yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
All right, there
Oh,
we go.
there we are.
All right.
Combat Shields finish
He's
for
moving out.
Atlas.
Now,
And Tech 2 is moving out.
He sees it.
Yeah, Tech 2 is actually timing this pretty good. He's got 50 seconds until Stim finishes. Siege Tech's going to finish it about the same time. How many siege tanks he's got? He only has 1 siege tank. Is another on the way? No. So if Tech 2 times this right, he could push in right as Stim finishes with Stim, Combat Shield, and +1 with only 1 tank to defend here.
But
This
that
is
tank
gonna-
on the high ground.
Yeah, that's going to be the...
Yeah, that might just shred everything though, unless he like tries to scan it and take it down right away.
Atlas throwing down another bunker. Atlas is going to be fine with this.
Yeah, and he's seen this the whole time. He's seen this push coming for.
Yeah, he had good map vision.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
that
lot
was
of
really-
Marines, but Marines are bad against bunkers and siege tanks. So
Indeed.
If Tech 2 needs to wait for these 2 medevacs to come out and push with those. And I think that might be what he's going to do. He might check this third here and then just elevator the Marines up into the main here.
We do have 01 for Tech 2, and Atlas has not even started an upgrade yet. Doesn't even have an engineering bay that I see.
No, Stim... no, he doesn't have combat here. So Stim +1 and medevac's about to come out here for Tech 2 against Stim and siege tanks.
Yeah, he needs to start some upgrades. Oh, there he goes. He's starting an engineering bay now.
Well
And
late, though. The 12-minute engineering bay, I like that.
His command center is pretty late and is natural. He's just finished now.
Armory going down for Tech 2. He's
Tech-
going to actually try and push the front here.
Tech 2 is
do
going to
not-
push. This is a bad idea.
I
I
don't
do
agree
not
with
like
this.
this.
He's either
No.
got to focus or he's going to try and retreat. He's just going to retreat. And,
You look at the units lost tab.
I mean,
That
he's
was-
going to scan.
That's
If,
not good.
If you look at the income tab, it's actually nearly double in minerals for Tech 2.
yeah, how is he being beat out and oh, he doesn't have his fourth geyser. That's how he's being beat out in gas. Yeah, so I mean, Tech 2. I'm not. I mean, I can see why he's pushing. I'm not certain why he would continue on.
Does have his. I think he's just trying to keep him contained, just to
And-
make sure he doesn't. Well, he's going for
He's
a
going for the
drop
drop.
right here.
Just 5 Marines there. Atlas is going to be caught way out of position.
I agree with
Atlas
this,
Atlas sees it.
but can he
but-
stop it? because those siege tanks are gonna have to move out
Oh,
of position.
he's doom
He's
drop.
gonna
He's
drop
dropping
everything. Oh my
Meanwhile,
God.
Atlas kills.
This could be big.
Meanwhile, Atlas kills TechTwo's third base.
And he's not reacting.
Oh, those tanks are everything, and they're not going to be able to unsiege and siege over there in time.
The tanks are on the move.
Is he gonna
They're
get the main?
The refinery goes down. He's gonna snipe the command center, no question.
He's gonna get those medevacs. That's bad.
the medevacs
oh, medevac
die.
going down.
The
Bad
Marines
engage.
die. He's got to stutter step forward. Just step into it, man. I think he's got it. 50 supply
gonna
up.
take out
those
This
tanks.
tank
This
goes
GG.
down. This tank is gonna fall, even if it doesn't. He's just gonna run roughshod over the main here. TechTwo, I think, is just one. Kills the
Yeah.
+1. That is the nail in the coffin.
And
Plus
if
one,
Atlas
plus
tries
one.
to go back to TechTwo's base, TechTwo's ready for it. TechTwo's got a rally in
not.
his main.
He's pulling back. He's gonna try.
Oh.
He's gonna try and save the natural and maybe somehow stay in this game.
Too little, too late, I think, right now.
Well, if TechTwo doesn't micro this properly, Atlas could technically survive.
Oh, wait, Atlas took out the third base of TechTwo, did he not?
He did take
Yes, he
out
did.
that one drop. Did take that out. TechTwo is actually gonna just lift up and get the hell out of Dodge. Or
No, he's gonna
Well,
take out some
he's gonna
supply
take out
depots.
some supply.
I mean,
That's sick.
why not?
He's got a chance, but it's really slim right now. 120 minerals to 1,200.
TechTwo is
It's-
just gonna take the Artosis method. When you're ahead, just spoon him to death.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep, I agree.
He could
Atlas
start
needs to
+2
throw down
here,
a
but
command center right now, or go all in.
TechTwo
Ghost
playing
Academy.
Ghost Academy?
Yeah, he's throwing down a Ghost Academy.
I
Wow, I love how the minerals are like are even ahead for Atlas right now.
Are they? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. He's well oversaturated on his natural, and TechTwo's about mined out on his main, so he's gonna actually have to go and get that third back again, which he just dropped there.
I think he just thinks he's won. He's throwing down a bunch more barracks. Well, that's just because he has a lot of money, actually.
Yeah,
This Ghost
TechTwo has
Academy.
been playing great, but the one problem is he is floating like a beast.
Ghost Academy's getting cloaked. This is a really interesting play.
I would like him to throw down
Nuke.
another geyser at his natural and his third, but
But with scans, I'm not sure if it's going to be very effective.
No, and nukes have limited effectiveness either. I think Atlas is kind of going for the Hail Mary here, just a home run nuke. The supply block definitely doesn't help matters.
well, I like the idea.
But will he get it off? I mean, TechTwo is up by 40 supply, and
Still doesn't have combat shield, though. He's combat shield against those tanks.
he's getting combat shield. He needs another minute.
Yeah, I
Uh,
really like the thinking of Atlas. He's really behind. Might as well try something.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's the only thing I could think of right here. Yeah, he's queued up the nuke. He's gonna try and maybe.
If only he had Chrono Boost.
Tech 2 checking for hidden expands. That's smart.
That is pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
The only reason why Atlas, well, the only logical reason why Atlas would stay in this game is that getting a Ghost Academy on one basis with nukes on an oversaturated natural is not quite logical.
I feel like Tech2's macro is slipping just a little bit. Got a lot of money saved up, a lot of energy on his command centers.
And he's getting double cloak,
Yeah,
The-
cloak bench.
the
as well.
illustrious double cloak. Not sure how well that's going to work out with the Thors, and this Thor is actually trying to get out to the natural, this ramp here, but he's blocked by all the barracks. Thors take up a lot of space, man. And these medevacs are way out ahead in here. It's a shame that Atlas doesn't have like a handful of Marines here. You could just pick off like 15 supply worth of medevacs.
Yeah.
And now the Cloak Banshee is going to come out for Tech 2. He's pulling out all the stops.
Atlas's ghosts are moving out now. Let's see what they try to do. Nuke's almost done. So we'll see if you can land some money.
Yeah, the Mobius reactors are not done, so there's a fair bit less energy on these ghosts than there are. He's got them holding fire, so they definitely won't draw any undue attention to themselves, provided they don't get scouted by this one. No, I'm sorry, he doesn't have the one watchtower.
That's a really
Yep,
good
that's
idea.
a banshee.
Yeah. Though, if he gets picked up by any bits of this force here, and that is a big force, and now the cloak, is he gonna see it? he's got a medevac.
I would just nuke that army.
Well, he's nuking the base. And he's going to move forward and probably scan once he figures it out. And he
Scans,
sees
he
the
sees it.
ghost.
Oh boy.
That never had a chance.
Let's
He's
try.
gonna-
I would nuke that army. Oh, well, it doesn't have another nuke, but still.
No.
If
And
he'd
he's gonna-
got that army.
He sees the extra ghosts.
Yeah, and they're about to run out of energy. 33, 28. He's only got a handful of seconds, and if he scans, he's going to pick them off like that. Cloaked Banshee's still technically... actually, I don't think the Banshee's in play.
Banshee got killed off by a
got
Thor, I think.
shut down, so... TechTwo could just push a move into even into these tanks and just win this. I mean...
He salvaged his bunkers, too.
Yeah,
Atlas is going to go for it. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, he's going to take out
Yeah.
the rocks. He's going to need one hell of an engagement here.
Even with that perfect concave, I'm not sure.
Let's see. 0-0 against 2-1. This is not going to end well. And just moves right in there.
Atlas not even bothering to stutter step, just Marine Marauder, Medevac, a couple Thors.
Wow.
Yeah, TechTwo, and the GG
GG
from
well played.
Atlas. Yep. So TechTwo pulls it out and gets the first win of the night for the Terran Legion.
I like that good manner there.
Yeah, man.
Granted, it was a TVT.
Yeah.
So.
Much better manner than, say, me.
Yep.
Alright, so game 1. We'll take a quick break and be right back.